The boss was very keen to get us out and about as fast as possible, and he had this philosophy that I've since followed many times, and that is, if in doubt, get out and patrol, because we've been given these missions about providing a secure environment for the provision of humanitarian relief aid. This is not a mission that we trained for. We didn't really understand what that meant. We were warfighters from Townsville. What does all this mean? So at first there was the FOB security, looking after the security of what was a former airbase on the edge of town. And then you're out doing convoy protection, which is where the company would be protecting humanitarian relief aid, deploying with setting up perimeters and protecting, staging out to various outstations in and around the humanitarian relief sector, as it's called, which is really quite a hard thing to get your head around when you first get there. But in those first days, we were still falling into that pattern. So, getting out and around Baidoa, for example, securing the town of Baidoa. And also, I think pretty early on, we got out and did some, village sweeps, just getting out and doing making our presence known. Sweeping through villages, looking for bandits, looking for weapons, just cordon searching buildings, intelligence-led for the most part, while we sort of, put our stamp on the area. And I guess that's the first thing I'd say about peace operations. What was peaceful about that? Well, it was a peace enforcement mission. So, we were the only authority in town, if I could use that phrase. And so, we needed to get out there and establish our presence early. And the way we did that was through traditional, conventional military operations. So, fascinating operation from that, because we literally had to make it up as we went along, because it wasn't something that we were trained for.
7, 8, 9, 10. Good, one knocks on.
But I think that's also, from what I've seen now looking back, a pretty standard aspect of peace operations. They're all different. There's no book, there's no tactical doctrine. Every mission is different. So forces have traditionally, certainly from my experience, have had to go into an area, work out what it is that needs to be done, what's the mission so we have to do, and then test and adjust previous training to suit whatever the peace operation requirements are. Keep to your principles, and of course we go back to the initial training that I received as a junior officer and the stuff that I'd seen in all of my training. That's what I had to rely on. It worked, and that's how we keep ourselves out of trouble.